Fisayo is a visual storyteller. I make videos about technology, mainly focused on smartphones, gadgets, software, apps, accessories, fun stuff like that. And recently I started interviewing business leaders, especially technology business leaders and creatives as well. And we have the most subscribed tech channel, the most followed tech creator as well. It feels cringe to say that, but yeah. And also, I recently started talking about like the economy. I have an economics degree, so I was like, I think I can simplify like this complex stuff on YouTube, and people started to love it. Like we did 22 videos the first year, and it made so much impact. We even interviewed the CBN deputy governor. So those are like a couple of things.
So thinking of how I watch your content, people watch your content, and you've been able to make something that looks very big and very complex look very accessible in terms of the knowledge gap, right, to people. Looking back, how would you advise your younger self? I
think I would say he should have started earlier. He had his mom's iPad and he made videos. He made a video for the church, but the video was not so good, so he just abandoned it. At 17 years old, I didn't have the resources. And I felt like, okay, if I want to start this thing, let me start it right. So it took me years. I was a graphic design freelancer for a while. And I took my savings and I invested it into gear because I've always wanted to make, this quality tech videos. So the freelancing and everything it felt like it was a good part of the journey. Maybe I should have started earlier, but I think I'm grateful for the journey because we were able to invest in gear and we were able to get seen. And the space wasn't so saturated the way it is now, but back then we were able to make all this content, tell stories, and do amazing stuff.
Would there be any diversifying or expanding to what the brand is?
Yes, we are constantly looking for ways to improve. Right now, I'm focusing more on learning and
focusing more on
learning, absorbing as much as possible, and also we have 5 people who work to make the videos possible. 3 of them are full-time, and just us having a way to share this stuff constantly, making them show up as much as possible is a joy for me. But also I want to try and make this something bigger than what it is. I can't really speak too much on it, but we are seriously working towards what we think is the next phase for content. And Nigeria is a media loving country. If you check very well, what is our biggest exports in terms of the media is Afrobeats, music videos, all this stuff. So Nollywood is also one as well. We produce a huge number of movies. How can we combine all these things? We're making content while it's kind of independent in a way. We're not having 200 people on set. What can we do to make this easier? So that's kind of next phase of what we're working on.
Are you looking towards mentorship?
Yes, we are doing something around that. So I'm speaking to a couple of people, and
you can't speak to it now.
I can't speak to it now. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, to be honest, but
come on, brag, man. Come on,
I can't. I don't think I can talk about my work, but
okay.
But that's something that I want to do very well. I want to do it. I feel like I'm still new to many things, even though this has been 7 years. The first 4 years were kind of very, very tough because we didn't really make so much. We actually started making money on the 5th year. It's funny.
Ooh, are you serious?
Yes, and it's been 7. It will be 7 in November.
Wow.
So I feel like I'm still learning so many things, but I'm very, very excited for what is to come because we're seeing many people are coming up and they're interested in what it is about, what content is, and storytelling in terms of different fields, diverse fields, and I'm excited for it.
Beautiful.